This was all about histogram. Now you learn about ogive. Second class in your skill, ogive. O-G-I-V-E, ogive. Ogive is also known as cumulative frequency curve. Cumulative frequency कौन सा है? Ogive is also called. Okay, see. Okay, just have a look at it. We haven't learned it. Afterward, we'll see. Okay. Ogive is also known as cumulative frequency curve. Okay, they will give a table. They will ask you to draw an ogive for this distribution. Here also again some directed marks given, marks and number of students given. Marks given are say 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. And number of students are given are 2, 4, 8. Like this is given. And they are asking draw ogive. And after drawing ogive, they will ask you to find something and something. Then I will talk about that later. First we draw the ogive of this table. So, while answering, in the answer sheet, we will make a new table with column in the column form. That marks, and here you get number of students. Marks value at copy 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. This is 2, 4, 8, 3, 3. Here we will make one extra column here. We get CF. CF is cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. That's why it is called cumulative frequency curve. How to find cumulative frequency? First one, keep as it is. Keep on adding now. 2 plus 4 becomes 6. 6 plus 8 becoming 14 plus 3 17 plus 3 20. The last one is 20. Last value is called n. The total number of these students. When you add sigma n, it will also come 20. Here also the last number will come 20. Okay. Now we are drawing the ogive. So we will draw lines like this: x-axis, y-axis. Sometimes in the question will they say take scale 2 centimeters equal to this, 2 centimeters equal to that, then you have to follow that scale. Otherwise you will make our own scale. 0, 10 is there. Start with 0, 0, gap of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Write your marks. These are the value of marks. And here we write CF. Number of students only we write first. But number of students in cumulative frequency form, CF form. What is the highest value of CF? 20. So you have to accommodate 20 here. If you take a gap of 1, it will not fit. You can take a gap of 2, 10, until 10 box space will be there available. So you can take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 50. In the graph paper also it will fit. The first value in front of 10, we see in front of 10, what is the first value? 2. In front of 10, we have 2. We'll put 2 here and we'll be circling it like this. Next value is 6. In front of 10, we put 6 dot and we'll be circling it. Next one is 14. In front of 30, 14. 14 is here. I'll be circling. Next one is 17. 40, 17 will come between 16 and 18, exactly between. I'll put a dot and circle. 50 is 20, the last value, 20 is here. All this value will be joined freehand without ruler with the pencil. Will join like this way. All the points will join, and this is starting with 0, so it will be connecting with the 0 also there, like this way. The ogive is done. If you are making your own scale, you have to write the scale on x-axis the same way. 2 centimeters is equal to 10 marks. 2 centimeters is equal to 2 students. We will mark that way. Now ogive is done. Now they are saying, asking you find median of from the ogive. Find median. We write median value will be here value of n by 2, n by 2th observation, n by 2th observation. Median is half actually. Right, value of n value is 20, so 20 by 2th observation will do. That means 10th observation, value of 10th observation. Where is 10th observation? 10th observation, 10 is here. So we start from 10, we draw a line like this, and we will be drawing a line here, down. This is the value of mode, down one. Here is the mode. Sorry, median. Here is the value of median. Suppose I get this is 20, maybe 27. So that median is 27. Marks is given, that's the marks. If they write kg, whatever they write that. Median is coming 27 marks. Answer. They may ask you to find the lower quartile marks. Lower quartile. So this is how we will find the median. Lower quartile. I will be removing the questions here and I will just show how we can do. Lower quartile marks they are saying, suppose lower quartile denoted by Q1, low quarter is quarter part. We write here value of n by fourth observation, n by fourth observation. Value of n minus 20 is 20 by 4. That means the answer will come fifth. Value of fifth observation, fifth. From 5 I will start, 4 and between 6. 5 is coming, so we will start from 5 like this and bring it down. So here is answer. This is Q1. Q1 value is coming, suppose 18, so write 18 marks. And in the answer sheet also, median value is 10, then you can write the answer now. The answer came 27, write in the answer sheet 27 marks and make a note by graph. From graph we are getting this answer. Same way, fifth observation answer comes, suppose 18, so I write 18 marks. And here write by graph. This also you have write. And in the graph paper also you are mentioning that. Now comes upper quartile. Then you will see upper quartile. Upper quartile. Upper quartile is Q3. And upper quartile formula will be value of 3n by 4. 3/4 part. So this way you do 3 into 20. Then answer becomes 15. This time 15th observation value will take between 14 and 16, 15 is coming, so we will do like this again, same way, like this and bring it down. I guess this is supposed to be 36, I get 36 marks. Here we are writing 36 marks and making a note here by graph. This is how we find the upper quartile. They may not ask you to find everything. Yeah, even I also see that videos and stuff. No? Okay, no? Alright, no? So Q3 we find this way. I think you understood how we find Q3. Now sometime they may give the value of marks and they will ask you to find the number of students. One example I am giving. So they are saying if 24 is the pass marks, find the number of students failing. 24 marks value is down here. So 24 marks is here. So from here, from down we will start like this and we bring it to the number of students here. Suppose I guess this is coming 9. That means 9 students are getting the marks less than 24. That means 9 students are failing. If they ask you to find the number of students passing, total how many students we have? 20. Out of 20, 9 are failing. So how many of them are passing? 20 minus 9. That is 20 minus 9 is the answer. Then 11 students are passing. Question even may come as find the number of students who are scoring between 24 and 45. So 24 is coming here. 45 will come like this. 45 value will be coming like this way. Suppose this is coming 18. That means how many students are getting the marks between 24 and 18? 18 and 9. Between 18 and 9, how many students are coming? 9. We say 9 students are scoring the marks between 24 and 45. If they say the pass marks is 40%, find number of students passing. 40% of 20 will take. Total number is total marks. Total marks is 50 here, but we take 40% of 50. That will come 40 by 100 into 50, that is 20 marks. Where we have 20 marks, 20 marks will be here, from 20 we will start and bring it here like this. Maybe coming 7, whatever it comes 6, then it comes 6 only, whatever comes. That many students are failing, then how many students are passing? We can check 20 minus 6, 14 students will be passing. So this is the idea of doing the OJAP, and questions based on the OJAP, the answer like this as I told you. Number we have to find out, you have to start from down, you have to get the number. If the number is given or median quartile is given, from here we start and this will be given answer. No? Okay. So today we are doing this much. In the book now we have quite many questions on OJAP and histogram. Please try at least 4 questions on each. Possibly if you do the latest year's question, I mean 2019, 2018, whatever latest year's question you have available in your book, please try from there. And doing the graph paper, at least 4 questions of each you do, then you will have the idea. And if you have problem in getting it or not able to do, then you ask me. Okay.